So here we are. It's November 6th. It's the day after the election. And yeah. I can't believe that the McRib isn't back.
Thursday, you know what that means, normal world. And joining me, Dave Landau from Detroit.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, man? Hey, I got so flustered yesterday because I was excited about the win. I didn't ask you where people could see you in real life at the beginning of the show. So if people wanted to see you, where would they go?
This weekend, they could come out to Cuyahoga Falls in Ohio and check me out at the Funny Stop. And then also at the end of the month, it's the very last weekend after Thanksgiving, I will be in Georgia. You can get tickets at davelandau.com. It is a fundraiser for veterans that need assistance. 100% goes to vets. I'm not taking money. Nobody's taking money. All to veterans. It's aboutface.org. So check that out.
It's very cool, man. And as always, the great Angela.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you.
Whoop.
I'm at Angela Does Horror on YouTube. Check it out.
Go watch it.
Never seen
just
it.
dropped a video, didn't you?
I did. It just dropped a big one.
Yeah, go watch it.
Yeah.
And you know my channel, Nega Garrett. Go over there, check it out. Whatever. We haven't had them on in a long time, so I wanted to bring them back. It's been so long. Flott and Mo, welcome back to the show.
What's up? What's going on?
Hello.
Get to Mo first.
I love it when you guys
What?
come on. I love coming here.
What'd you say?
I said, thanks, Flott, for coming on my show.
That's not what I heard.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
said. That's what you...
I definitely heard it. I think you have one headphone on still.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do.
you did. Yeah.
No one cared about that.
They'll replace that never.
Yeah, I brought that up.
Yeah, things just don't work around here.
We did just go, okay.
I did say it a long time ago.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
That sounds rough for you.
Hey, like and subscribe. Tongue punch that like button for us because it helps in YouTube algorithm. Or something. But it definitely does help over on like Spotify and Apple Podcast and all those locations. If you do a review, it pushes us up the ranks and it helps. So thank you, audio listener, for that. Dave?
Yes, I say do that.
Yeah.
I say you get on it. But yeah, go ahead and do that for real. Jump onto those platforms. It helps us out a lot. Leave a review. And just like and subscribe. Word of mouth is actually 93% of how to make something successful. So do it up, and only 7% happens online.
I want you to canvas. I want you to set up fake scenarios where you go to door and talk to people that already knew you were going to come to their door.
Yeah.
Let's
do
it.
that for us.
Yeah.
And then
Lose an
if
election.
you haven't watched already, Dave was in Detroit day of the election, and you can go watch that video as well. We played it yesterday. You can watch it on our YouTube channel. So go watch it.
Yeah, that clip earlier today came out. So yeah, check it out. It's exciting. You can see. And you know what? Eventually, too, I'm going to take all the footage I shot and put it into something because I did do a lot of stuff in the last couple days. But I want you guys to come to Detroit.
I want to do it.
Like view it yourselves. That'd be more fun.
Yeah, I've never been, so it's about time to go.
You'll love it, Flawed.
You'll feel right at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No, he looks better than most. I think you'd like it.
maybe
You've
if I go to
never
the right
been here?
area. If I go to the white area, I'd be fine.
I think you'd be fine
I think
in the
so.
black area. I'm fine in the black area.
Yeah, you just have a nice coat.
You have a nice car. I don't have a nice car.
Yeah. Yeah, all you got to do is you can get yourself a caddy for a pretty good deal, my friend. I'll let you meet
Caddy
some
for
people.
a weekend.
Yeah, $2,000, get some blood off the steering wheel, and it's yours.
Easy. Hey, Quincy Jones passed away
R.I.P.
a couple days ago. R.I.P.
Legend.
Jones. Legend. Producer of like many legendary songs that I can't name. I didn't do the research.
Like all of them from
dude,
he
legendary
discovered,
producer.
discovered a guy named Will Smith.
He was on Arrested Development.
Ooh, that's the highlight of his career.
He's mentioned on
Made
Arrested
twins. I know he has daughters.
Does he?
Did he has his kid? Is that him?
Wait, what?
Oh, that's Albie Shore's kid,
Are you
right?
sure? Okay. Is it?
He had twins a lot, many times.
Oh,
Quincy is the kid's
Really?
name.
Quincy's a kid's name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't bring Diddy into this. That's crazy.
Sorry.
But yeah, he worked
Aretha
with
Franklin.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Thought you were
Frank
going to
Sinatra.
continue.
I thought you
Frank
were.
Sinatra.
He also produced a little video called Thriller.
Whoa!
Produce that?
He did.
Wait,
yeah.
he produced the video. Like
video. John Landis directed it.
Right.
Wow.
Dude, Thriller is like fire.
It's like 15 minutes long.
How long do you think
It's
Thriller is
the
going to be
best.
relevant?
Forever.
I think forever because it's
Forever.
locked into Halloween. Like that is the Halloween song. Like try to think of another Halloween song.
Me and my husband were just
Like,
talking
that's
about
it.
this.
Yeah.
Like that's the official Halloween song, and he's like, it's not even about Halloween. And I said, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
because it's
about
the most
horror.
famous Halloween
Yep.
song because
Yep.
everybody in the world knows Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Far.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
kids
never going
love
away.
it. Yeah, kids love it still.
Yeah.
That's not a pun on Michael Jackson. Kids love it. I actually took my son to see the Michael Jackson play in Detroit last week with his friend.
That's awesome.
And it was awesome. And they talk about Quincy Jones and then they do Thriller. It was really cool, like to watch it live and to watch this guy playing Michael Jackson going over his whole life. Like there were a couple things that I didn't expect when I have two 9-year-olds there, like Joe Jackson beating him.
Well, son, you see, I am such a good dad. I don't be.
This could be your life.
Such a great dad.
It would be worse.
Well, that's what's nice. That was the watered down stage Joe Jackson. It was the friendliest version of Joe Jackson you'll ever see.
There's a biopic coming out about Michael Jackson's life. That's coming out next year or the year after, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
it
it'd be
might
interesting.
be based on that, but like, dude, the second Thriller started, everybody goes crazy, and especially the kids in the crowd and stuff. They just go
Wow.
nuts.
Yes, yeah, it's never going away, and I love it.
I agree.
I want to go to a
Well,
play.
MTV wouldn't put out. I'm trying to think if that was his first video because MTV wouldn't play his music for a long time.
Really?
And then I think it was Thriller or something or Bad, whatever he put out first. I think it was Thriller though. I could be
think it was
wrong.
Bad was after.
Yeah, I think it was Thriller.
Yeah, and then eventually it was so undeniable they had to put it out because he was already hitting the charts, but they just didn't put him on there.
Because Billie Jean, I think, was before
It was Thriller.
Thriller.
I don't know if that was a video though. Yeah, I think Thriller may have been the
Got
first
you.
video.
Yeah.
That album is the highest selling album of all time, right?
Still.
I think so.
Adjusted for inflation, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Well, inflation over time, like
Inflation,
money.
root inflation.
No, adjusted. So they adjust how much money it made back then to like
So
today's
it's
dollars.
less than
Yeah, because like you could have somebody like Taylor Swift outsell them in monetary, but like the dollars are so inflated now.
it doesn't have the same equate.
It's not.
Yes, it is with the most 120 million copies worldwide.
Goodness.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
That was
that
never
was
going away. It's awesome.
Yeah. Like if it was $3 back then, it would now be $480 because of inflation.
Thanks, Biden.
Speaking of, we're getting rid of those suckers, dude. Brandon's gone. He left a long time ago. I forgot he was even a thing.
I forgot he was the president.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Like,
for
who
a
was
while.
running this country?
Said I'm going to
Nobody.
bed. Yeah.
It's working.
I mean, there's still like 2 months.
Yeah.
True.
He's just off the
Somebody's
hook.
supposed to be president.
I've heard theories that they're gonna try and still get Kamala in by having Joe give in and say like I'm no longer the president and then swear her in, and then January 6th happens, and then they
the
get
other way
handed over.
around.
I doubt that.
I doubt it
don't
too.
know.
I doubt
They're
it too.
gonna try.
I'm already on my. I have my theory.
You're gonna try something.
But
I just realized
that's
how
one of the
fun
theories
it is,
that's going
though,
on.
that she conceded and then had to go back to work.
What's your theory? You said you have a theory?
Well,
Yeah.
I've explained it that Kamala's a burner, and they're going to let it all happen. They're going to let Trump go in. And they're going to blame him for all the bad stuff that they did the last 4 years.
Yep.
Well, they're also trying to
Like
work
they had
in
been.
the charges, the felony, all that stuff
Yeah.
that they caused.
Yep.
And then said that it was reason for him not to run.
Yep.
Well, we knew it. We talked about it a little bit yesterday. The meltdown still continuing. So let's play a little bit of a montage again.
Yay.
I'm sorry. No.
Come on.
Why?
Come on.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why
Come
is
on,
she?
bro.
What's bothering me is she's dressed like she's in the medical field.
Yep.
She
She got them
probably is.
scrubs
Working
on.
on people.
She's LNA.
She's a
That's the
like a
nurse
nose
that
and
you
throat
get
doctor.
who has like 6-inch press-on nails, and you're like, oh, why don't you just kill me?
We have
Yeah.
more
I'm
too.
We have more?
shot.
Yeah, sorry.
I said montage.
You voted against me. You voted against my right to
Nice
live.
Abe Lincoln beard.
You voted against
I believe
all the
you're a
women
man for sure.
and their
The
rights.
Batman behind.
I
He's
hope
wearing
you
a
enjoy
hoodie.
your cheap fucking gas.
Votes at this time. That means he needs 23 more.
Is that Cardi B?
Pennsylvania
I think
has 19 electoral votes. Michigan
Shaken.
has
y'all.
15.
She's a fucking millionaire, multi-millionaire.
Oh my gosh.
None of us are stressed about the election, right?
Look at her eyes.
It's like one of those fishes, the
We
flat
all are
fishes.
gonna just go
with the
have
nose.
best night.
Oh, go back to
Bottom
taking
feeders.
a sledgehammer to the author you have tied up in a bed.
Misery.
Music.
Made your dog lick your face.
Oh yeah. She's in the bathroom.
She's taking a shit.
Yeah. My
Get these lights
crazy
off.
wife's in the bathroom.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just done with all of this.
What?
Is that the villain from Gru?
I don't know what that is.
It's the guy who unalives himself on the first episode of 90210. What is that? Your
Oh,
mom
that's
was
her
in a mess.
mom.
Wine.
Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because
Where's
it's
her?
not even real. Bitch, recount the vote.
Guys, I just
Not even real.
and I chose
Look at waste of a man.
Terror now.
I chose family.
Look at-
I chose women.
Frank Stallone
Why did he
voted
just
for him.
switch?
I love you.
Because he had to pre-record multiple
Moving on.
times.
I'm moving on. We're moving on.
Oh, he moved on fast.
I love all of this.
Look at, he's back.
Do it.
Oh,
What?
God.
Lock him up. Lock him
Do
up.
what?
Bros are unsettled, man.
He looks like Sean Penn.
I thought
I think
that too.
it's-
Is
yeah.
that not Sean Penn?
It's,
that him?
Sean,
Oh, this classic.
oh, this guy.
Sean Pencil.
Bro.
Poor guy.
These are is that,
I feel him.
that looks like I think that's a lady.
We were wrong.
What does that mean? Talk about what?
It's an utter
Utter.
betrayal.
You can't even afford frames.
Legit.
That is not a cisgendered white Christian.
If you voted for that
Oh, no.
man, if you voted for anybody,
What's going
other
on?
than
I'm gonna eat.
Kamala, and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
you. I don't want to hear about how shitty your life gets.
That's the one.
Look at her mouth. She's mad.
Oh.
She's mad.
It's like Megamind. Like,
Yeah.
huge ass
Yeah.
forehead.
Let it make you
Change it.
Your doctor put 2 fish bowls on sticks.
General unhingedness.
Why would you do that though? Like anybody likes you.
For real.
Fuck you. You care
It's like,
about
well,
that thing.
Oh, too bad I can't hang out with you. You look like so much fun.
And the only people that are gonna see that is your coworkers and your family.
No, we all saw it.
Yeah.
Well, us, but you're doing majority. There's so many of these that people do, and it's just for it. I don't know. It,
I think they all just
it
want to go
makes me-
viral.
Maybe, but it makes me I don't know. Yeah, it bothers me to see people
turned
like
on.
that. I mean,
Can you
explains.
imagine going viral for crying like a bitch? That's the lowest form of humanity. This is my 55-year-old father. He went viral for crying in his car with a sticker on his forehead.
And switching back and forth from serious to crying. Like
was that us? Did we edit that?
No, no.
That was his edit.
I think maybe his was a joke that got mixed into it.
That was mental.
I hope so.
I don't know. I'm hoping his was a joke.
It's sad that you can't tell.
Moving on. We're moving on.
Let's do this. I love us all. Like,
Well, and then the one girl who's got like braces and stuff in her house is like, okay, we can figure that. It's like, you're not even. Are you old enough to vote? What does it matter? Like, you probably don't even have a job.
Not real?
for real.
She didn't even leave her house, bro.
I don't even believe it.
It's not real.
Recount. Like, what are we even talking about?
Lord.
That's why I'm kind of sad that they're not doing the recount.
Recount.
Sure.
For real. Give
Recount
us like
every
10
single
minutes.
state.
Yeah.
You want all these states. Where you
No,
count
I'm
every
kind of a
state.
little disappointed in the turnout for the freakouts. I was hoping for a little bit more.
Me too.
It's not
We'll still
2016.
get some more. We'll get some more.
I was gonna say I think they'll get
trickling in.
Oh,
Yeah.
the problem.
I'm hoping for a full reverse January 6th.
What does that mean?
Is that when they
They do it?
I want
build-
the
You want the left?
photo negative of what happened last time in January
They
6th.
add
I
a
wanted to.
They
porch
build
to
the Capitol? Yeah.
a wraparound.
Yeah.
That's
No.
hilarious.
They fix it
I
up.
want to go there. I want to be there January 6th.
The hammers and nails. They've got their arms. No.
No, those are nail guns.
Let him work.
I'm not going to shoot you. I'm going to fix. One lady gets killed again on accident.
A nail gun goes off.
It's just an OSHA violation, though.
She shouldn't have even been there. She wasn't wearing proper PPE.
Why did you go through the window
Why
when
did
I
they
was
do
putting up the shutters?
Oh man,
It's good. It's good to win, though.
Ashley, fix it. She's dead.
fix it.
Sorry.
He said sorry.
Bro, what the fuck?
What is this Yang tweet? Is this Andrew
Yang?
Yeah.
He's back?
I hope so. Otherwise,
Andrew Yang's back in the news?
He's New Hampshire, right?
Bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just showing that, he's underperforming, underperforming in every demographic.
Oh my God! Speaking of underperforming, the video on CNN while they were covering the live, it was like, now let's see what the candidate is doing better in different counties than the last than Joe Biden. And it turns and it's nothing. She's done worse in every single county across America.
Can't be nothing.
Because that can't be right.
What?
Oh, Tim Young tweeted that immedly. He's like, this broke CNN.
Not what?
And neither of them know what to do. They're like, it's worse.
This our monitor's busted. It's not showing data.
That they should have did.
Can't be the only way. Like, why would you leave that in?
Yeah, they should have cut it out.
So funny.
Oh, it's the best. I love that they had to do it live. Well, even when you look at today, or yesterday it was when she conceded, CNN immediately took like the most hostile parts of what she said and put them up as quotes immediately. And it's like the bitch is talking about stars. Like, we won't back down. Like,
we don't believe the votes. We didn't vote for this.
Slow it down. Do you think so? Do you think there's a difference between the establishment Democrats and what their plan is, and what the media is going to try and do? Do you think the media is going to still try and like provoke something to happen, and it's not going to happen?
I think so, because they need chaos, I feel like.
I think I think your theory that Kamala Harris is being like dropped off, I think that's what's happening. Like the fact that they left that in, the people at the news knew that there was going to be nothing that showed up on that map, and they still were like,
let's go to that segment.
Do that thing right there.
Yeah, they're playing with it.
Head right into that segment. Oh, nothing there. Oh, dang.
Oh, shucks.
Look at that. That bitch.
That shit's crazy. I feel like they're setting her up. They set her
You
up.
see all that stuff too with Joe Biden and Jill Biden like going and voting, and she's dressed full red.
Yeah. They don't like her.
They know the fucking significance of those colors. They always dress with the fucking different colors very specifically.
Jill's very intent. She did that intended.
going on?
Intended to do that.
I heard she screams at them all in the White House.
Joe Biden went to bed at
Joe
9:30.
can't hear, so
True.
Yeah.
Biden went to bed at 9:30.
Everyone else can.
I bet
Joe!
she says
Kamala?
President
She
Joe.
screams at everybody. Yeah, I heard she told Kamala to shut the F up.
W. I like her.
Screamed at her.
I like her. Yeah. That's
Oh,
my
I
type
bet.
of bitch.
She's got to yell at Joe. Like, sit in the shower chair. I can't wash your feet.
That's just how her voice is now.
That's her
I
default.
remember them rubbing my legs.
All you hear is just like
Joe, you're in the shower.
slaps.
Elder
Being
abuse, bro.
abused by the provider.
Yep.
It's his wife.
I
Horrible.
wear the pants, Joe.
It almost is elder abuse.
It is.
You know,
Oh,
like it's crazy.
I'm glad he's being shuffled off into some basement.
Yeah,
Yeah, old
Where
yeller.
he should be.
go somewhere.
He has
Should
just
be.
enough sound mind and body left to start putting on Trump hats and let everybody know that, that he
You know who I
hates her.
support. Yeah. You know who I support.
When he put the hat on, his
that was
face, he
it.
was like,
He knew what and he took the picture.
And he took
made
the
sure.
hat too.
He made sure to be like, and take a picture.
he's for it.
He did. He
down.
knew.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't go to her election party.
No.
Oh, he don't
No.
fuck with her.
He went to bed.
Yeah, he went to bed at 9:30. They said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
a million years
Even
old.
when she conceded, he's like, "I'd like to thank them. They're not here, Dr. Biden." And then you just see Tim Walz, who's crying.
He's
it's
so
not like
sad.
he started. He's just crying. Like he got there crying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, "I ruined this whole campaign." He knows.
Crying's
it's
a
like, this is-
regular.
Yeah, this is largely my fault
all
for
my
being
fault.
such a creep.
Fucking weirdo.
The fact that I'm Derek Richards.
That's what I'm so sad about. Okay, look, I'm very happy that we won and Donald Trump is in. It's going to be good. We're going to make it great, America great. But Tim Walz is not the vice president, and we can't do.
Well,
more
I
Walz.
think Derek is relieved because we were
I
getting
don't have to do
our
anymore.
bang for our buck with him on that.
We really had
We
to.
really were. He was actually being overworked
sad.
for free.
It was stressing him out. Yeah,
We should do the Tim Walz show.
we
Just-
should.
Oh yeah,
We're not
just
going to
a
let
little-
this guy leave the zeitgeist.
Derek, you're in. You're in for the long haul. Okay. We're never letting go.
Typecast to
And I think we should bring in Wade. We should bring Wade
Yeah.
back, and he could be JD Vance because he's got the beard.
He does. Yeah, we
Oh,
just
he's
need a
got
little
a good look.
eyeliner, and he's got it.
You should do it.
You could do Vance.
Yeah, you
think
could.
I don't know. My
you could.
my beard's not thick enough. You know.
You're right,
I need
actually.
we could thicken it up, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch some more JD Vance stuff.
They do
I like JD
Off.
Vance.
I think you can pull it off.
I knew nothing about JD Vance
Same.
at all. Didn't know he existed. I'm not following all of the granular
Yep.
politics stuff, so I don't know who's who, right? And then he brings up JD Vance as vice president. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I see negative stuff.
People said a bunch of negative shit about him as soon as he got picked.
As
Left and right. The right was
Yes, everybody was against this dude, and they were like, "He's a never Trumper" and all this stuff. And I watched the clips, and he was just he sounded like he was just not for Trump at the time, which is like okay,
Fine. Yeah.
fine.
do your thing.
And then I listened to him talk. I listened to JD Vance talk on a podcast called Joe Rogan Experience for 3 hours, and that dude seems like a real person.
No slip ups because he's a normal person.
Yeah. And it's the weirdest thing because I've never seen a politician actually look like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always
When they try to be normal people, they feel so fucking weird. Like Ted Cruz when he was running against Donald Trump, he had that whole family video where he's like, "Here's my grandma, and here is us at the table."
Yeah, you don't
I'm
act like that.
There's a cameraman in your fucking house right now. You're not genuinely having a prayer before a meal. Like it's all set up, bro. But like,
Boy, I'm biting my tongue on a joke.
but JD Vance totally seemed like a normal dude. Like he was dropping the F-bomb a little bit, and he was like, "Hey, I'm not the greatest all the time." What were you saying?
Oh, sorry. No, I was just agreeing with you. He answers questions. He knows what he wants. He has empathy for drug addicts. He has empathy for what's going on in America. Honestly, I hope that this 4 years leads into him. I would have voted for
think it
him.
does.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hope it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They tried to demonize all of those things. All the things that are positive,
Yes.
they tried to make it seem like it was a negative thing. They knew they lost.
Yeah.
They knew they were done for.
They were done. And I think we were talking about it a little bit before the show. If Trump won in 2020, which he did,
Yeah.
but if he got in, we would have had Mike Pence in.
Yeah, terrible.
As VP.
Terrible.
And there would have been nobody to give the crown to after, right? But now we've got a young politician. That's charismatic, was in the military, has a down to earth background.
Do you think he's more appealing than DeSantis?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
I think right now
Yes.
because less is known about him, and
Yeah. I
DeSantis
agree.
has been so hated for so long.
Them boots.
And DeSantis,
than lifts.
he did not have a very good
He's not
campaign.
And he's not good talking.
He's not good talking to people. He was great way early on when he was like knocking down the journalists and stuff, but when it came to like debate time, he was just not in his element at all.
He did
still like what he does.
He's a
but
great
with
governor.
Florida though, he put that into action, and when
He's a
everything
great
with
governor.
COVID hit and everything, I mean, he took no bullshit and kept that state open. I have a lot of respect for that guy.
Yeah, for
'cause
sure,
so many places failed, but no, I agree. Like he just wasn't. It wasn't his time, unfortunately. But I still have a lot of respect for him because he actually did what he said he was going to do.
I think he got thrown into the like presidential thing. I don't think he really wanted to do it. I think
it didn't feel like that was his element.
Yeah,
he
wasn't really.
absolutely was like killing it with Florida through the entire 2020 and onward, and he did a lot of great stuff. Still doing a lot of great things, but just like in campaign mode, it was not the best thing. I don't know who his coaches were or whatever it was. It just
Paul
was
Ryan
not
and
working.
Jeb Bush.
Was not working. So I'm glad that
Jeb Bush's family doesn't even.
Terrible.
No.
No charisma, bro. Zero.
Yeah,
He's a
Jeb Bush's
charisma-
family is like Tim Walz's family.
Yeah.
He's like Franklin the turtle came to life.
Yeah.
He has the same aura.
like a negative
Yeah, but
personality.
it's like it should be sweet,
Yeah.
but
No.
no, it's unlikable.
Humans don't work. Yeah.
So
He's the only guy that
ultimately,
can put on a knit sweater and look cooler.
Yeah. I'll never forget
Cardigan,
that. Please clap.
make him look better, dude. He was done.
Please,
after.
please clap.
I'll never
ruined-
forget that.
It ruined his life.
Crazy.
When he's just like, please clap.
He's another one that is just like pushed out there.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't really seem like he
Bush.
was into it.
The Bush, they're like, you're another
Bush
Bush.
got to try.
Yep.
Oh well, but ultimately, I think it was a good thing to happen. Now we have JD Vance. He seems like a good play for next time, and then maybe we'll get 2 more terms out of that. But we'll see how it goes, depending on how this turns out and how much stuff we get done here. So,
I mean, we want everything, so it might just be dictatorship
sweep.
fascist. We might just go fascist from here on.
we're all
mean-
standing like goose stepping. Where we going?
You want to definitely have some checks and balances, but again, it's gone so far on that side
that's
that
what
I
it
do
is,
see why they won the House.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I saw tweets like we're not going to be progressive anymore because the Supreme Court is never going to vote. I'm like, well, we were very extra aggressive for a long ass time.
Tone it back a little bit.
Time to rein it back. And I think that's what the American people said.
Yep.
That's what they voted for.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing. So we're trying to undo all that progressiveness. Because my belief is the 2-party system is supposed to work where some guys get wins, some guys get losses, and you're constantly pulling at each other. That's where the government's not supposed to be making shit happen every single day. It's supposed to be locked all the time because that's not what America is. America is like left and right. So you need the left and right to be pulling, and every once in a while somebody will get forward, and then we'll progress over time to a better society.
Yep.
You're not just supposed to get fucking everything you want. And that's what we've been doing for fucking 25 years or whatever and longer. So we'll see. We'll see if it's a red wave continuing down the line. But
That's like the real red wave. That's crazy.
well, yeah, if we get like 3,
Not the 5-day one.
no.
Heavy flow.
And it's longer than that because it happens before the emotions change leading up to.
It's a whole half
And also-
month of
also-
nonsense.
It must be so hard for you guys.
It is. It really is. You don't know where the punches are coming from.
Yeah.
You started.
Like, why are you so
started
aggressive
track-
about this? It's the sheets. The sheets are just
He's
Started
fluent.
trapped
tracking
in.
stray dogs and bears.
You have to beat them off. But not like that.
Beat 'em
No,
off.
no.
I was beating off a stray bear.
Get out of here, bear! It's just a
It's a stray.
very
It's
large
a
man.
bear.
It's a
Hungry
straight
man.
In a
Straight
jacket.
Hey, speaking of jackets, let's
She's
just
on
do
the
it right
rag.
here.
I gotta go beat off this dog.
Jacket.
Blaze has a merch store on their website.
Oh, good. That was an ad.
ShopBlazeMedia.com, where you can get all kinds of shirts, none of them relating to Normal World. Just want to.
But hey, that
Hold
might
on.
be changing.
Hold on. They're
None of
coming.
them.
Though. Wait right here. I'll be right
I'll,
back.
You got
I'll
one?
believe you
I
when
saw
I
you
see
wearing
ya.
some,
you got
Dave,
that?
and I was wondering where you got that
I need one.
swag.
Yes.
So you can use Blaze 10. Get 10% off any of the entire merch store, including shirts that may or may not be ours in the future.
Might be there soon.
Where did that shirt that I was wearing come from? Is that Blaze?
That was a misprint.
I
We
don't know
just
what
give
happened
those
to that.
to
I think you. Where did you get that?
I got it from Ty.
You just stole it from his
No,
office?
he said, "Do you
took
want
it from
it?"
his office?
No, he said,
It's
"Hey,
called
this
theft.
No, he handed that to you.
He said, "Here, you want a shirt?" And I was like, "Absolutely."
Okay. I didn't
And then
get
he
a
said,
shirt.
"This is
Nobody
my
gave me a
dad."
shirt.
And then he
he
said,
said,
"Yeah, we."
Well, if you want a shirt, you can get it at Blaze Media Shop.
Yeah, I'll show you right here.
.com.
Look at this. This might be on its way.
Is that a beanie?
On there.
Okay.
It's a beanie.
Oh my gosh.
My son wore it to school yesterday.
What?
He got suspended.
advertising. Good.
And then we got this hat that I interviewed people in the other day.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
I was not consulted on this hat. I would have picked a better hat.
I like it.
No, I want that one.
I don't love the corduroy, but it's good for chicks.
It's
corduroy?
I want it even
Love
more
corduroy.
now.
Corduroy, you back in.
I love corduroy hats.
I'm going to save it for Mo for the next time I see it. So
Yay!
I got a few of them.
Thanks,
Did I
Dave.
not just say I love
meant-
You said
corduroy
you got a
hats?
shirt already. You said you got a shirt already.
Yeah, Tyler gave you the
meant-
Why are
shirt.
you sticking up for her? You're my friend.
Just saying.
I thought you'd want the
Divorced.
beanie to rob people.
Yeah, beanie.
We're divorced.
Thanks, Dave.
I want the beanie.
But I will take the beanie though.
I want to thank you guys in the chat, you guys in the comments,
hat.
because you're being very aggressive and telling
It's
Blaze
working.
Yes.
what
You
you
want
want
merch.
and it's working. Okay,
That's nice.
so just tell them that I would like a shirt, and then they'll
And
give
I
it to
wasn't consulted. It was just showed up in the mail.
me. Okay,
You just took the logo and threw it on.
but we're halfway there. We're getting there. Okay,
Hey.
and maybe eventually
Yeah.
we'll get to choose. One
I
day.
don't think the Blaze is big on choosing.
You're right. Dang it. My head, my choice. All right, I picked the type of hat that goes
Angela
up here.
can't chew.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you just
you
get the
can't
beanie or
choose.
whatever
Yeah.
that corduroy.
Choose for you.
Thanks, Trump.
She's not even allowed to choose lunch.
You put on
This is
your
what she gets.
your white cap and your red sash.
Yeah, the red.
You'd be a
outfit
birthing
with
person.
No, I don't want to be a birthing person. I got a really bad.
You get back in the stocks.
No, I
No.
I want to be a leader.
No.
I think we've all chosen. We don't want women leading. Okay, we've done
want
it
to
twice
be a
now.
leader.
Time to never try it again.
Yep, popular vote.
Did that woman say leader? She said reader. That's even worse.
That's where
she
all
said
these problems
bleeder.
started.
Should have said
That's
breeder.
fine.
Yeah.
Bleeder.
Taught
That's
women
where
how to
you
read.
stop. You're good at
Oh.
bleeder.
Leader, breeder.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
No leader,
Just
no reader.
bleeder.
That's crazy.
Breeder
Reader,
and
you can
bleeder.
greet me at the door
No
when I
reader,
come home.
no leader.
Just breeding and bleeding. That's wild.
That's it. One or the other.
Yeah, you
You
pick.
choose, all right?
Yeah, that's your choice. Do you want
That's
to
your
breed or
choice.
bleed?
Bleed.
Yeah.
Body, your choice. You bleed or you breed.
A or B.
Yeah, bro.
Pick.
Your body, your choice. That's awesome.
Your body, my choice.
Yeah.
I'm your congressman, and I choose. We haven't talked about Angela. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this whole thing?
I don't care.
Really?
I mean, I do.
Okay.
I don't
Oh
have
my
any.
God,
I guess
pretend.
No skin in the game.
I got no. Yeah, I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
I dig.
It is. what
I
it
just don't
is.
care about politicians on either side. Like,
you
I'm not
vote?
going to dick
feel
ride.
you.
I voted.
Okay,
I'm not going
nice.
to dick ride a politician because I just think they all suck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing a hat. I was just wearing a shirt. Calm
What
down.
about for money?
No, dick riding.
For
Dick
money,
riding.
that's different. But nobody's come to me offering a
one
check.
paid me.
I know.
No one paid me
That's
either.
how
I
I
just did it for
feel.
free.
So I'm at free real estate.
Have they not
people.
tried that?
Politicians come by
Yeah,
me.
come hit me up. I'll put in a good word for
You were
you.
doing it to TikTokers. You could do it to our producer.
Facts.
Thanks.
20
Get a little
grand,
money in
I'll
this
eat
place.
Kamala's sniz.
Yeah,
Damn.
for 20 grand, I would have voted for Kamala.
Yeah.
I'm just honest
not
about
for
it.
20.
I respect it.
20?
Yeah.
I would
respect
do
it.
it.
I wouldn't do it for 20.
It wouldn't have
but
mattered.
It wouldn't. Yeah.
I
It
need
wouldn't
it.
matter.
I would sell away a vote in Texas. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going red.
Eat my
gotta
vote.
go.
Oh, when, I was
I'd make sure I convince the fuck out of somebody that was gonna vote
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, vote red.
Switch them to take my place,
Like, I'll
and then I
give
get
you-
20,000.
You could just vote twice.
Okay.
True.
Yeah.
I convinced somebody that was not gonna vote,
Yeah.
so now that's a brand new vote.
Be like $500.
Just use one of the
go
three
vote.
ballots that they send you.
That's true.
Democrats send you three
I'm in a
ballots. Just use one
swing
of them.
state. I had to do it.
Yeah. We voted too. We voted
I
early.
voted. We voted
I
the
went in
first
early
day you
too.
could. Yeah.
I went last day.
We voted early,
I
but
did.
then
I went.
election.
I went
was just
early. It was
nothing.
last year.
Yeah. Last year.
Makes sense. Do we have a clip of The View?
We actually do because
Oh, sweet.
I forgot about The View.
Yeah.
So obviously The View. You know they're gonna have a very
A view.
sane
Great take.
take
Yeah.
on what happened.
Objective.
Yeah.
Objective, unbiased view of what happened last night. So please.
Sexy.
Absolutely.
So, well, first of all, here's a clip of Sunny Holston being a racist.
W.
I'm surprised at the results, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that
Really?
a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Cultural?
Well, I think it...
She's mad.
Cultural resentment? What culture?
Whatever the culture
Anybody
that
who's not
she's putting
white.
forth every day, you know?
Oh,
Every
whichever
other
she
day.
chooses.
Yeah, you know, like Indian culture or maybe black culture one day. Or white culture. She's also done that a lot.
That doesn't
Jewish
exist.
husband. It doesn't. There
Yeah,
you
we don't have culture.
Right.
It would be funny if she was like, I'm a woman of color, and I like that a woman of color was married to a Jew.
And whoopee down.
Whoa, why'd you say it like that?
And, you said that. Let's first do that. Is there another clip?
Yeah,
of
there's
The View?
another one. They also
there.
suggested they would have had one had they been allowed to regulate social media.
Let's go.
Think critically.
What?
It would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is DC and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations of social media.
Oh, now you have a
They're saying they would
problem.
have won. Yeah.
You mean just Elon?
Yeah, the one
The internet?
platform that isn't for you. Like you had every single other platform. Regulation? What regulation are you talking about?
Imagine still losing. All the other platforms on your side.
You have
Your
one- you have to take
idea
one
now
out.
is freedom of speech, is to go against that.
Yeah.
That's all that is. If there was a way to get it where they couldn't communicate with each other to know who's voting, it'd be way easier to win.
If we could all unanimously like tamper down certain stories
And then take other
laptops
stories and
or other
rise them
things.
up.
Yeah.
Then we
we
could
would
have
have
won.
control again. That's the,
You
way,
know,
that's the
like-
wildest part. They don't
Like
they don't-
negative propaganda versus positive propaganda.
They don't
for
hide
us.
the shit that they're doing, or they say like they're just saying it.
Yeah.
They don't
It's
care.
like, yeah, Kamala said that. She was like, these things are unregulated and we are losing control of the
And
narrative.
Hillary.
Hillary said it too, yeah.
Crazy.
Y'all said it within like a month. John Kerry came and said it too.
And then they're like, Trump's the fascist. Oh, wait. Bro.
I don't think they connect that what they're saying is
Yeah.
actually fascism. They're not seeing the other side of it at all.
They're out of touch.
That's what's funny. Yeah, Yeah. I don't think they even
think because they think people
But
will
we
see
do
them
that
as
too.
good people.
We do that too.
True.
We did.
Hey.
I think humans just do
Happens
that.
all-
It's just funny
I
when it
never
happens.
do. I never do.
I know that about you.
I'm always
Never
right.
lied.
I'm always right. I always make the right decision. Every time.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 years
My
of
life
fentanyl is
is
a
a-
great decision.
Great decision. All right. 15 years to you.
Well,
also.
you know,
Wow.
depending on the tolerance nowadays, he could have something built up.
Thanks, bro.
Facts.
It was all. I was going
See?
through. I'm like, people who give themselves snake poison to get
Yeah.
immune. That's all I was doing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Now he's gonna pick up a bag one
Yeah, it was
day that
fentanyl.
would kill most people,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna be fine.
like,
Yep, I'll be
Princess
fine.
Bride.
Zooted and tooted.
I'm what they call the end result of good choices.
Okay.
I agree with that.
I agree.
I agree.
I do
think-
agree.
I think
I
No,
didn't
not so
mean
much.
that.
I
think I'm gonna
stopped
attribute
because I
that
was
to
waiting
myself
for the
as well.
joke and I sounded like an asshole.
I agree. You didn't think you're right.
What did you say?
I went because I was waiting for the joke.
You said I'm a good person. That was
Yeah,
it.
and then I sounded like an asshole for going.
We're all like, yeah.
You laughed. That
Yeah.
was what I was going
I
for.
did
didn't
laugh.
think-
I was
I
like,
don't think I made good choices.
You did. You're fine. You're
I
though,
made-
you just
I-
where you are
Out of
now.
bad choices,
Yeah, but at the
making
end,
better
yeah.
choices.
I'd go 70-30.
Yeah, there was a lot
progress.
of bad before that final good one that
Progress,
brought us.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, all you gotta do is make one good choice.
I made the
I
good
didn't-
choice. You didn't make a choice.
That's true.
That's how it
That's
went.
true.
What,
I make
what,
all
what did you
influential.
make a good choice? What'd you do?
Well, to get sober, it was
It
your
was all
idea
my choice. I'm
to
the man. You're
start.
the woman.
to start.
I make all the choices.
Okay, we're
You don't do
okay.
anything.
I didn't know you were going there. I thought you were being
I was,
serious.
and no one caught it, and I'm fucking pissed.
I thought you were being serious.
What was your sobriety moment? If I can ask.
Seeing Mo's face, like
Yeah, we got you
Reality.
OD'd, and then I was sort of just like at the time, like it was serious, right? But I think you were more
affect. Like you were ready to get sober and go to the clinic.
I was only joking, but yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and I was like reluctant at first, but then once we started, I was like, okay, it's a wrap from there.
So it was you seeing her, like how it affected her.
Yeah, because in the beginning, I was doing perks and all these pills, and I was like, you can't, because we need someone to pull the other one out of it.
Yeah.
In reality, I just wanted more drugs.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, you can't get high, I get high. And then like, she started wanting to get high, and then like, she would always nod out, and I'm like, you look crazy disgusting. And then like, over time, I was like, yeah, we just got to get off this.
So you got out because you didn't have a spotter.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, this is unsafe.
We got each other out. I think at the end of the day.
You would like
Were
to
you
think that it was
also-
on me.
What were you on, Mo?
Same. Perks at
Okay,
fentanyl.
so you were both, yeah?
Fentanyl, crack.
How were you doing fentanyl?
Sniffing.
Injections? Sniffing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was so scared of needles. I was really scared.
No, how do you do that when all I hear about fentanyl is like a needle tip will fucking
Build
kill
up
you.
a tolerance is what
how?
happens.
Oh yeah, we were doing
the fuck.
I mean, there's also different
Bunch of
levels of it
stepped on.
where if it's for an
The
elephant, it's different than if it's for,
Yep, because then that started getting big too. I forget what it was called. The car fentanyl.
Like it was a lot stronger.
What the fuck?
That's the elephant tranquilizer.
Yeah, it was way stronger. You died. People.
Oh, okay. So it like ramped up.
Yeah.
Along with people ramping up their amount of
tolerance.
Yeah, because they cut it. They cut it, but then they started
Other
putting this way stronger, a little amount in like the.
When did that start? Being
in New Hampshire, it was like 2010.
Okay, so like a while ago.
Yeah. It was bad
Yeah,
in New
you
Hampshire for a
were
while.
kind of close. I mean, you guys were probably hit with opioids before a lot of the country,
Yeah, 'cause
I
we
would
had
probably say.
We had
That was
OxyContin
huge.
first.
We were number
Then it
one in
went to
ODs.
Oxycodone, yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, that part of the country, definitely.
Yeah, it was bad. Because Vermont has a lot of older people, and they were like selling.
Dude,
it was crazy.
I always tell the story about my grandfather. They got him hooked on.
Yeah.
Just because he had, he's old and he was a rancher and he did a lot of stuff physically and he got a lot of pain from it.
Horrible.
And they just
And Lawrence
pills.
Mass had a lot too. It was like,
Yeah, and they just. I feel like at a certain point, once you're at an age, they just go ahead. You know,
El Chapo
just
was selling
give
in New
them,
Hampshire.
and then he was. Yep.
El Chapo, he has charges in New Hampshire.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
That's so far north.
Yeah, it's right under Maine.
Holy crap.
Yep. He was like
And it's only gotten worse.
Yeah,
the last
crazy out
4
there.
years.
That's why we left.
Yeah, we had to get out of there, especially because it's so small. And once you're sober, you like drive through the city and you're like, oh, okay, I got high there, I got drugs there, and then it's just like, you got to get out,
It's all around you. It's like your friends and
for sure.
Family, everyone.
Well, that's good. And how many years you both have?
5.
5 this year. April 1st was 5, yeah.
Good for you. Honestly, that's a really beautiful story.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like, you guys loved each other and stopped because of each other.
And everyone was like, you'll never do it together. They were like, separate, get back together. And we were like, we got it.
Yeah.
We did it together. And that
Her
was
parents is what really did it. We were like, let us live in your basement, basically, and get away from the world. And they were like,
Go
you
ahead.
stole from us. And we were like, we're going to get off drugs. And they were like, we'll give you this one chance. And we didn't squander it.
Yep.
You're putting silverware in a pillowcase. You're like,
no.
That's not you can say when you give me back my
Stealing
mink coat.
Jean Valjean.
Where's my cuckoo clock? What did you do for a cuckoo clock?
That's how it was.
That's a great example.
Yeah, I know.
That's really what it was.
It's a great example of like how powerful family is and how important it is.
That's why I know.
Yeah, you
They
can't
help
get sober without support. You
My
need
family isn't like
support.
that.
Well, the only reason that I was able to be successful with my family is because of our family that supported us at the time. Like we got pregnant super early. I was 18, she was 19. And it was only because our parents were able to like help us. And they were not in good positions to help us, but they did it anyways. So the same thing with y'all. It's like they could have said, no, y'all are burnouts. You're never going to be better than this or whatever. But they were open.
Give us that one chance.
And everyone was telling them. My sisters didn't even know we lived there. My sisters would come over and they'd be like, hide in the basement. Your sister's coming over today. Because they were like done. Everyone was so done with us.
We ruined everyone's lives.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, but if it wasn't for my parents.
And what happens when you go to the government? You don't have your parents. You go to the government. They go, here's more drugs. Here's clean needles. Here's a street corner you could live on.
That's what
like
made
that's the
me,
best
like,
you're gonna get.
That's why I vote for someone like Trump. That's literally why, because you can't just keep enabling people and think that they're going to get better.
It doesn't help.
Oh, you can't.
Literally
And then-
paying them.
And sometimes you have to allow, like originally with methadone, when people would be getting off of
That's what we
drugs,
did.
and heroin,
That's how we got off of it.
Mm-hmm.
it's needed. And my uncle Doug was like that in the 90s. He ran rehab and everything, but he needed a certain amount of methadone that was helping him.
Yep.
And then they took it away, and he died of a heart attack.
Yep.
Yeah, like weeks later. And I remember it, and he was doing so good for years, but it's like sometimes you just needed that.
Yes.
And they take it away, and now you have people that are, I mean, it's elderly, it's soldiers, it's all kinds of people. They give this, they under-prescribe an amount, so it's not even helping you with your pain. Then they even take that away. Then you go out and you try to get something from the street, and then then you have crushed fentanyl pills, you have all, and let's say it's not, you can still mismanage it completely, and then you end up dead just the same.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm excited for Kennedy to be a part of this new coalition that Trump has around him, trying to get people more healthier in their food and in the drugs that they're taking and that they're not taking. Yeah, like I want him to get in there and bust that shit up.
Yeah, dude.
Like there's so many policies that they actually had going into this, border control, health, all these things. Like I want,
as opposed to Kamala, who had
nothing. She had nothing.
I did want to, real quick, sorry, before I lose my head, sorry to interrupt, but the way that you did say that you two got sober together, I think is an important thing, just because it's always discouraged, because you do have to rely on somebody, and it is a selfish thing to find recovery. But the problem is with a lot of drugs, and a lot of the way that people feel now is alone and isolated.
Absolutely.
And social media and everything else makes you feel even more alone and isolated. And I think that the idea that you two were able to do that together is amazing, and the fact that you can find somebody out there that is willing to take that journey with you is huge. I just want to say, like, for anybody out there, if you're a couple who's like looking to struggle, that can be done.
Can
like
do it.
there's no rules to it, you know. And I think loneliness, I think, is one of the worst causes of death. Loneliness and boredom and not feeling fulfilled in yourself. So that's great. Honestly, I just wanted to say that. Like, I think it's very encouraging for both that you both did that.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's like it's magic, I think.
Yeah. It's God.
It's God.
Yep.
I love you guys.
I love you guys so much.
What was that music? Can you play that music from the?
I know.
Right.
Psycho Hitler.
That's fitting.
Dave, where could people find you if they wanted to find you in real life?
My address. No, I'm going to see. This weekend, I will be at the, what's it called? Funny Stop in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Please come out Friday and Saturday. And let me grab the name for this really, really quick, because it is important to me. This goes to veterans, ones that are struggling with everything from drug use to getting Medicare, to get the VA to actually care about anything. But it's going to be in Georgia, the 29th and 30th of November. You can go to my site, davelandau.com. It's for aboutface.org. My uncle, who's a Marine, is the one that runs it. He is one that tried to help my dad out when he got very, very sick, and the government did nothing to help him.
Of course.
All this money, 100% of it goes to these people that need it. So I really, really would appreciate it. It's Alpharetta, Georgia, right outside of Atlanta.
Can I interrupt to ask you a question? Can you donate to that instead of, like, if I can't go?
Yeah, if you would. I mean, it is, let me find the site.
Aboutface.org? Is it on that?
I think it is About Face USA. I got it. Yeah, it should be right on that website.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I have the right website before I announce the wrong thing, because I do that. It is. Hold on.
It is a really good thing that you're doing, though, because
Love it.
veterans 100% need it, because the VA fucking sucks.
It does.
And if you have anybody, somebody in your family that was a veteran, notoriously fucking horrible system that they have, and it make you wait forever to get the things that you need.
It's horrible.
So it's a great thing that you're doing, Dave.
Thank you. And it's aboutface-usa.org.
Okay.
So just, if you can see it even on my phone, aboutface-usa.org. And that's the company. And honestly, it's a lot of these people need the help that the government refuses to get them, even though they fought for their country and gave their sanity and their
I'll never understand it.
It's giving your life. And it's not just giving your life and dying, it's giving your entire life. Your life is different from that point on.
Yeah.
And you're changed. So yeah, it's a great thing you're doing right there. Angela, what are you doing?
I am on Angela Does Horror on YouTube and Normal Angela on Instagram.
Nice.
Go follow.
Post
That's
good Instagram posts.
I do? Thank you.
You have good Instagram posts.
Thank you.
They're always wholesome. I like them.
Flawed?
I'll just say one thing. We'll go twitch.tv/Flawedzilla.
Also on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel.
So you're going to announce my other...
I'm going to do it. Flawed TV over there. Go watch that. Flawdzilla.
And you're doing a subathon.
Yeah, and I'm doing a subathon on Twitch.
Streaming every day till the end of the, till the first of the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
of
we're
the year.
going to do something. Yeah. Do something with you. Mo!
Twitch.tv/Holy Moly.
Yay. Naked Garrett, I put up videos. Go watch them. Thank you. Don't laugh at the name.
I do every time.
I'm uncomfortable every time.
I know. I want to, go follow him.
glad.
I'll
No one
spell
else
it
can
for
do
you.
I'm happy. You should be not as uncomfortable now that we have Trump in the office.
Well, the videos
Thank
are
you so
actually
much.
more uncomfortable.
Perfect. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and adding reviews on the audio side. If you're an audio listener, we appreciate that and we need it. Thank you so much over there. And that brings us to Into the World. Dave, take us away.
You got it. All right, Eminem's Rap God will be turned into a gun for the video game Fortnite. What is something from other musicians that could be turned into a weapon for Fortnite?
I have one. Courtney Love's
What you got?
Shotgun. Can end an entire genre of music. One shot.
I'm going to say Bruce Springsteen's lack of self-awareness.
No.
It's a good weapon.
That is
Cut through.
powerful.
Oh,
good one.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Freddie Mercury's penis.
Oh.
It's pretty
oh,
good.
that could kill some people.
For sure.
I think it did actually.
Yeah, they have.
Himself. Just kidding.
That's fucking crazy.
Yes, it did.
That's fucking crazy.
That either that or his mouth.
You said his mouth?
That was fucking crazy.
His mouth.
Yeah.
That was dark.
I don't know. Stuff
Or,
was going.
according to Anthony Fauci, just any toilet seat cover.
Right. Yes, that's right. Yeah. A mosquito.
Yeah.
When he
Touching
was
a cereal box with the same
when he was
hand.
in what is it, Wembley? Yeah. He got nibbled by a bug.
Yeah.
Can you not catch AIDS by?
No.
Okay.
No.
Don't inject.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Unless you do like all the gay stuff you do. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what I got to worry about. Okay.
You gotta worry
Yeah,
about
it's not the toilet seat. It's all the gay stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Adjacent to the toilet seat.
Glory holes.
All right. I'm gonna say Michael Jackson's disturbingly realistic child-sized mannequin. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
It's a powerful weapon.
Yeah, that's good. Dave.
I'm gonna say, can I do two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Suge Knight's pickup truck and Chuck Berry's toilet cameras. If you don't know,
High TBD on that.
if you ever ate at one of Chuck Berry's restaurants and were a lady, your shit's on film.
Are you serious?
Oh, God.
I don't know this story.
That happens a lot.
You didn't know this about Chuck Berry? Chuck Berry had he had some chicken restaurants.
Okay.
And he put toilet cameras in all of them.
What the fuck?
All of that is
Why,
crazy.
bro? Why?
Yeah, he had a real fetish.
Court proven? Like
No, he got in trouble for it.
Toilet cameras is
Chuck Berry?
Chuck Berry?
Not Chuck,
Chuck
Berry.
Berry. Johnny Be Good. the one
Johnny
and
Be
only.
Good, Chuck Berry?
Damn.
He had
Hey.
toilet cameras. That
Like
man
you're looking
liked-
for a new sound, here it is, Chuck Berry.
and it's a
You're looking for an asshole.
It's shits. Here's your new sound, Chuck.
Johnny
It's
be
just
watching.
shit hitting toilet water.
That's wild.
That's a lady. What do you think?
And back then the cameras were huge. How did he hide them?
Oh, he like put them in the ceiling.
Like a full on, like a huge
aerial view.
deck. Like
That's how they found out.
what's that sound? It must
Yeah,
be the
that's
AC.
how-
I guess.
Yeah, that's how he got caught. A woman got hit with a cameraman.
One of the boom mics comes down.
What's that?
Go ahead, keep going. It's
A
crazy.
film canister knocked her out.
It's okay. It's for Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Don't freak out.
He's the boss. Here's some discounts for some free chicken.
Yeah, it's like here's some for some greasy chicken
to make you
that'll
shit
make
more.
you use my bathroom
That's
immediately.
the idea.
We'll see you back.
Cross integration.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. See you later. See you next Tuesday.